What's up everybody, VB here, bringing you some Gotham City Impostors gameplay. Now today's the day of the DLC for Xbox users. PS3 I think you gotta wait till May. Sorry guys, sad face. But anyway, we've got the free DLC, which is the new map, the new mode, and the new languages that are included. I still need to make my Spanish luchador on Gotham City. Must get round to doing that. And also there's the paid DLC, which gets you the new costumes, and also it gets you the new items, and those are the ones we're going to be focusing on, because unlike normally, where I only upload like one video every week about Gotham City Impostors, I'm going to be uploading at least 3, you lucky little possums. So the first video, today's video, is going to be about the boarding party, the new launcher. Second video, which might be up today, if not tomorrow morning, will be about the conch shell. And finally, it's going to be me and Bowser time on the East End, the new map, and that should be uploaded at least tomorrow, if not Friday night. So before we get started, I feel I should throw out a disclaimer, okay? Whatever I say in this video, some of it might be right, a majority of it will probably be wrong, but it's merely what I've observed while playing the game this morning when the DLC came online for me. So, literally all I'm going by is a page of A4 with scribbled notes on it, and it's all the stuff I've seen while playing this morning, okay? So don't shoot the messenger, this is just what I've seen, what I've done, what I've experienced, okay? But, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because a lot of people learn from what they do and what they experience, so, you know, it might work out for you. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on and excusing myself for any liability for any mistakes in this video, and we're going to press on. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the boarding party, which is a launcher without any mods whatsoever, and it fires parrots. I could just imagine Monolith there going, "Are you not entertained?" And all the communities there going, "Yay!" Because the amount of like comments and like videos I've seen of speculation, I mean, I jumped on the bandwagon at one point as well, with the whole, I hope they're going to bring a blunderbuss or something, but the thing is absolutely amazing. So basically what it is, it's a launcher that locks onto an enemy, which is a very useful thing to have actually, to be honest, similar to like the boomerang and shurikens, things like that. And it fires a parrot, which launches and literally lands on their face, and it's like they're going, "I'm a pretty boy, look at me." Worst parrot impression ever. But anyway, it fills up the whole screen, so they can't really see you, and it also stuns and disorientates enemies. Now, this is brilliant. It's like a step up from the boomerang, because before, you could stun them, and they could still sort of see where you are, so there was chances where you'd get picked off by a stunned enemy, and it's like, WTF, OMG, BBQ, how is this possible? But yeah, with the launcher, it just fills up the whole screen, so they don't have that window of opportunity. They might get lucky, you never know, but I'm just saying, with the whole screen filled up, it makes it a lot harder for them. Also, while that parrot's latched on to, say, a Mighty's face, it does another 4 damage every second or so. So, you know, that really speeds up the process, and also it helps out taking down those OP tanks everyone keeps moaning about. So it really is a very useful weapon to have in loadout. Now, loadout-wise, I had it as a primary weapon. Now, the reason I did this was because once I knew I'd fired it and that parrot hit, I don't have to worry about reloading it until the whole situation's been and passed. So, as backup, I had a quick switch secondary, so something like the Kingmaker, the shotguns, even the Gatekeeper, things like that. So, you know, I could fire off the parrot, latch onto their face, walk away, switch to my secondary and send them off to Davy Jones' locker, bing bang bong, jobs are good. So to summarise, the boarding party is a really great weapon to have in any loadout, provided you're in the right mentality to use it. You can't be really aggressive with it. I tend to use it like a keep away kind of game, so you know, fire off the parrot, gives you a bit of space, you can back up, take the shots, take them out, and it sort of keeps you calm-minded instead of getting to those situations where you're like, "Oh my god, oh 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 my god," sort of like a turkey in a crisis. So the main positives I take away from the boarding party is the fact that it's a really effective step up from the boomerang and the poison gas. You know, it fills the whole screen, it does continuous damage, it stuns, it disorientates, it does everything, you know, everything and more you could have wanted from a support item. Speaking of support items, it replaces that slot. You don't need to put another boomerang in there or something, so you could put something more aggressive in there, like a impact grenade, pipe bomb, things like that. Or you could put something more defensive in there, like a care package, or that drink you can drink, which replenishes health through drinking. Yeah, fluidity in English, A+. Now, it's not all fluffy bunnies and rainbows, I'm afraid. There are a few problems with the weapon. First of all, it has a hell of a slow reload. It takes, well, forever's a bold term to use, and it's probably exaggerated, but it does cost quite a few seconds of reloading. And, you know, when you've got enemies coming around the corner, you don't want to be caught in that situation. Another downside I see to using the boarding party is that the parrots aren't particularly clever. There's times where I'd fired one, and it's gone straight into a wall, straight into a van, despite having the lock on as well. And also, when you've got gliding enemies above you, I fired it, and for some bizarre reason, despite it being a bird of flight, it can't keep up or like manage to hit them. And it's like 1 and 1 equals 3 here, something doesn't make sense. But, you know, it's just one of them downsides, I'm afraid. So you've got to be very careful about when you take your shot and if it's actually going to connect when you do fire your parrot out the cannon. The other downside I see to the weapon is that it's very easily countered. Like I said before, when a parrot flies, it hits a wall. Once it's locked on, that's it, you've wasted your shot. So you might as well just fall to your knees and cry to the gaping gods. You've wasted your chance and you're probably going to get picked off in the next 3 seconds. Not only is that a situation, you could also come across guys that have got the fun fact rummy on, which deliberately counters that parrot flying on and latching onto their faces. So, you know, it's not all positives, I'm afraid, but you know, a good majority of the time, especially at the moment, there's a lot of people just firing parrots about. No one's really got that fun fact on. I know I have. Smug face. So that's it for the boarding party, people. Really good weapon, decent capabilities, and also quite surprised about how balanced out it is. Usually when you get these hybrids, it loses to one side and gets overpowered in the other. But the fact that it can be support and offensive as well, it's a really decent mix and very, very useful. But that's about it for the video, I'm afraid. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a comment, let me know if you've used this weapon, how you've been using it, and even if you paid for the new DLC. I mean, okay, it's a few extra costumes, but those 2 weapons are really useful, and you'll find out my thoughts on the conch shell in the next video. Rate, comment, subscribe, you know the drill by now, people, and I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and keep up the GGs.